Good evening and welcome to the 6th through 12th grade band concert here at Dell Rapids. I am Mr. Brian Timberley, and I am the director of the first two groups on our program. We have our high school jazz band who just played the Charlie Brown Christmas, and we'll hear 6th grade band here in a moment. But we just had a performance last night at the Opera House downtown. If you haven't been there before, it's a super cool place. We were very fortunate to share that space with the St. Mary's Jazz Band again this year for part of the Christmas at the Dell celebration. We played that song as well as the next two last night, plus three more. So you got some exclusive content if you came to last night's performance. But we had some featured solos. At the beginning, we have some rhythm section stuff going on with Olivia and Dylan playing at the beginning, as well as some fills on piano from Olivia Gill. We also had solos later, toward the end, at Christmas Time is Here. We had Grady Lamer on alto saxophone. And then Jackson Allers on trombone. Our next song is from The Sound of Music, and while it's not typically a Christmas song, I feel like I sometimes hear it played over the speakers around this time of year. It is my favorite things from The Sound of Music. Once again, we had Grady Lamer on alto saxophone in that one. And it is not a typo in the program. It is, we had a student who fell ill earlier today and then fell ill again later in the day. And so it was not Noah Larson back there on trumpet, it was Isaac Tudor filling in for us. Speaking of the Larson family, Matt and Amber are the iron men of this community, always broadcasting our events, whether it's our band, choir concerts, the elementary concerts last week, the wrestling. I was like, hey, I can watch Top the Rock on Saturday. And Big Sioux Media was there. And so a big shout out to Big Sioux Media for broadcasting all of our local events. So can we give them a round of applause? We have just one more tune for the jazz band tonight, and it is the first Funky Noel, which will feature solos from Isaac again on trumpet, Grady one more time on alto saxophone, and Maddie Kistler on baritone saxophone, aka, she said, tell them that it shrunk in the wash. We had a saxophone malfunction, so she's playing on the alto tonight instead of Barry. So it'll sound higher than normal, but it'll still be very good. So here is the Dartmouth High School Jazz Band with the first Funky Noel. If you are looking for the perfect time to fill out the strategic planning survey that is in your program, this is the perfect time to scan that QR code and share with our superintendent and other administration the things that are important to you and that you value in our school district and our community. There are different codes for alumni, parents, guardians, and community members. So just because you don't have a student in here doesn't mean that your opinion doesn't matter. So please make sure that you fill it out. All feedback is appreciated. Thank you. You might have recognized that little melody from the movie Frozen. Anybody ever seen it? Okay. That is Waylay, which is one of the songs that's used at the opening and comes back at the end. When big percussion's moving around, they're fine. When we are learning an instrument, when we're playing an instrument, one of the things that I think is really important is not just having your fingers do the right things, having your tongue and your ear do all the right things, but listening and using your ears to see if what you hear is what's supposed to be heard. So when we introduced that song, I gave them the rhythm and a group of notes, and they had to go through and figure out, echoing after me, taking some time and trying to use their ears to figure out what note was supposed to come next. Some of them, I asked them, some of them raised their hand when I asked, is this the most difficult thing I've ever asked you to do? And some of them thought it was super fun and actually went really well. At the end, I gave them all the right answers, so they're playing the right notes now. But it was such an important skill, one that I struggled with even in college. So I appreciate their efforts in putting that together, and they did a nice job. Our next song is Abide With Me, which is a song about reflection and being thankful to the people who are with you through the hard times, and is based on a traditional hymn song. So without further ado, I think our percussion is ready, and this is Abide With Me. All right, we have just one more song for our 6th graders. Thank you again for coming out. This is the last time you have to hear me talk, so even better. I know that was Carpenter, so. All right, no. Thank you again for coming out and supporting these awesome musicians. It's so cool to see these students turn into those students. And so I'm very thankful in my 9 years here to work with all these students, and I thank you for giving me this opportunity. Our last song, A Festive Fanfare, It's gonna be a little fun. We'll have lots of different melodies going through. See if you can catch some of those different holiday songs that we're playing. So after this, there'll be 7th, 8th grade band and a high school band. Please stick around and support all of our students. But thank you for being here.
All right, welcome to the junior high portion. We are going to begin with Toboggan Run. And featuring our low brass section, trombone, baritones, and tuba on that fun little tune. Our next song, we're going to go clap, 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 or low brass. Our next group is going, or excuse me, our next song is going to be a nice slow one, Angels Amongst Us. And this one is easy notes, easy counting, but it's hard to balance and blend. I think that is the hardest for any musician, is to make sure you're letting somebody else with the melody make sure they can be heard. So here, looks like we need, no one's watching me, it's okay. We are working on their balance and blending and dynamic contrast and all that fun stuff. So here is Angels Amongst Us. to get our percussion section set up. We are going to do a little percussion ensemble. Again, just to reiterate what Mr. Temperley said, if you didn't get to the strategic planning QR codes on your program, this would be a great time to do that. And another little thing I told the kids, I'll tell stories and stuff because I ramble a lot and they need to get set up. But I just wanted to tell you all, the beginning of the school year, these guys have worked so hard for me. We started out marching, and I can honestly say I don't think everybody knew their right foot from their left foot on our first day. But, right, Vincent? He's shaking his head. And they have done a phenomenal job of trying something new and doing a great job at it. And then we started concert band music. And you can tell from the first two songs that they played how much they've already improved from last year. So these guys are working hard, and I totally thank them for that. And even in class, I can tell that they're improving every day, so I really appreciate them for that. So good job, everybody. Right, now for the fun, hard song. This is the hardest song, or the highest level of difficulty song I've given junior high band in a very long year. So that didn't come out right. In a very long time. This song has, I believe, 4 key changes in it. That's where the sharps and flats change. So there was a lot of, ooh, it's F sharp saxophones, now it's F natural, now it's F sharp, now it's F natural, going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So we have been working hard on listening, balance and blend from the other one, And this song is key signatures, time changes, all that kind of stuff. So here is Polar Express. And I think we're about ready. Drummers, are we about ready? Yes, awesome. Here is junior high's last piece for tonight, the Polar Express. change, we'll get the high school on deck. That was the version from the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. If you've heard that on the radio, that version of it. We're going to slow it down a little bit. And Beautiful Savior. This is a beautiful piece that I've done a couple times here at Dell Rapids, and I've probably done it 4 times in my career. It is a beautiful song, and it's not super hard, but there's a few hard parts to it. Measure 41. Or measure 40. Measure 40. 41 we got. 40. So, cross our fingers, everybody. Measure 40. We're going to nail it. Right? Yeah, we're going to nail it. Anyway, here is A Beautiful Savior by James Swearingen. has a solo by our senior flute player, Jenna Garrett. Give her another round of applause. All right, I think with our next song, I heard one student say after rehearsal, I hope I never have to play a triplet again. This song has a lot of triplets. There's lots of different versions of triplets. There's triplets are 3 notes and a beat, or there's a triplet version where it's 3 notes over 2 beats. So some kids are playing triplets in 1 beat. Some are playing triplets over 2 beats at the same time. So it's kind of hard. Is it kind of hard? It's kind of hard, yeah. We've had to count a lot. What's that? A new part. All right, so this is Celtic Carol and another flute solo to start us off. And then this is our last song for the program tonight. So I thank everybody immensely for showing up today and supporting us and your students with being in the Fine Arts program here in Del Rapids. We okay back there? Uh-oh. We have an instrument down, maybe? But anyways, back to the stage. We are going to send you off with a wonderful, fast, exciting song, Celtic Carol. Thank you all again for coming. Don't forget your QR code surveys, and we'll see you in the spring or tomorrow.